For this final project, I explored ADHD in the classroom, and the article I found that gave me the most insight on what ADHD is all about is What to Know About ADHD by Rachel Knoll from Medical News Today. ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, and it occurs when a person experiences difficulties paying attention or controlling their energy and movement. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, symptoms can begin as early as 3 years of age. Symptoms can stem from the inattentive aspect of ADHD or the hyperactive impulsive part of ADHD. Symptoms of inattentive ADHD include difficulty holding focus on the task at hand, difficulty with the management of time and organization, difficulty following instructions, and becoming distracted easily. Symptoms of the hyperactive impulsive aspect of ADHD are inability to remain seated or still, fidgeting, tapping, squirming, climbing or running at inappropriate times, excessive talking, and not waiting their turn in line or their turn to talk. Some students show a combination of both inattentive and hyperactive aspects of ADHD. To treat ADHD, there are medications like Adderall and Focalin that increase focus of children. There is also behavioral therapy that can be done to help children establish social skills and organizational skills. Teachers can help students with ADHD better in the classroom by eliminating distractions, offering students breaks from schoolwork, going outside for physical activity, and giving short-to-the-point directions. Doctors do not know the exact cause of ADHD, but it's been proven that there is a higher risk of a child getting ADHD if their parent has it. Risk factors that increase chances of a child experience ADHD are exposure to stress, alcohol, and tobacco during pregnancy, premature birth, mild traumatic brain injury, or a traumatic experience when the child was young. ADHD can impair important areas of social and academic functions, which result in difficulties with personal relationships and school performance. ADHD can also lead to an increase in anxiety, especially in females. Females experience more internalized symptoms, including inattentiveness, daydreaming, and low self-esteem. Males experience more externalized symptoms like running, climbing, and other impulsive activities. ADHD is a brain-based medical disorder and is different from other conditions because the symptoms are excessive, pervasive, and persistent. In the classroom, students may struggle with completing their work on time because they cannot focus for long amounts of time. It is important to keep a close eye on the students in your class with ADHD because they may need to work on their own pace. Instead of throwing more material at a student with ADHD who is taking a while to complete their assignments, it is better to give them more time and be patient with them. More practice is good, but too much will just overwhelm the student with ADHD. I think this article is a perfect representation of how to work with a student with ADHD because if you can understand where the root of the problem stems from and the symptoms of it, then you can be able to work with the student better. I also liked how this article includes tips for teachers working in a classroom with a student with ADHD. Some students who are slacking in school or seem like a distraction to other students may get in trouble, but if the teacher is able to recognize that their student might have ADHD and it is not their fault, they can better work with them to understand the material better, and the teachers will understand where it's coming from.